CheapOair, you guys recently made the headlines for a recent survey that was geared towards travelers in Ontario, Canada, in an effort to, better understand the perception of the new Staycation Tax Credit. What amazed me, first of all, is that 66% of respondents, two-thirds, weren't even aware of the tax credit. I guess my first question is, what is the Staycation Tax Credit?
It is a really interesting and really supportive initiative that was announced earlier in the year that's really there to encourage Ontario families to explore the province, help tourism, help the hospitality industry, help these sectors recover because they've obviously had a very, very difficult time throughout the pandemic. And so Ontario residents can claim up to 20% of their eligible accommodation expenses in 2022. So for example, if you live in Ontario and you have a cost within Ontario to stay at a hotel or a cottage or a campground, when you're filling in your tax return, then you can claim back up to $200 as an individual or up to $400 as a family. So it's a really great way for people in Ontario to save money, to support the hospitality sector within Ontario.
And you're really paying it forward, right? You're investing now and you're getting money back to reinvest in Ontario tourism if you choose to do so at a later time as well. So it's win-win-win for everybody, short and long term, correct?
Absolutely, absolutely. I just think maybe a bit more needs to be done to raise awareness levels. So as you mentioned at the top there, one of the really surprising things we found was that over 66% of respondents to this survey that we ran on our website, we ran it for about 2 weeks back in January, over 66% of respondents were not aware of the Ontario Staycation Tax Credit, so just didn't know that it existed. So we also kind of then thought, well, we should do our part in terms of trying to raise awareness, and that's also something we were trying to accomplish through running the survey.